And we have my friend Dobson77A. Thank you so much for stopping in.
Hey, Dawson.
And then our friend Budget Bullion. Guys, thank you
Awesome.
so much for joining us on Sunday. Eli, take it over, my friend.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for watching another live episode of Silver Talk with JT, the one that keeps messing up, and me, Eli from Urban Lifestyle. Um, so, JT, before I ask you about your week as far as what you bought or anything, I want to ask the people that's watching the chat if you bought anything, if you bought any gold, if you bought any silver, and if you haven't typed in anything in the comments, let us know that you're here so we can give you a proper shout out. All right. So,
Okay, cool.
JT, how was your week as far as did you buy anything? Did you make anything? Did you sell anything? How did it go for you?
I had a pretty good week, Eli. Thanks for asking, man. This week, on top of making I made a JFK ring for Brother Stacker's wife,
Nice.
Island Stacker. And
Nice.
what I did, I put in her name and his name. She loved the engraving. I did a piece for Brother Stack and his wife before. I took an American Silver Eagle and I made 2 coin rings from it. She wanted a ring for herself because she wanted a ring that had more detail. And she says, I loved it, but JT, I need something for me. If you go to Brother Stacker's channel, you'll see their review. It's one of the most honest reviews, and she demanded that I make something for the women. So I definitely have to make something. And for myself, I bought the 2 coins. I bought 2 coins that came in this week, and one from Guido Stacking, which was the 5, which from Germanium Mint that finally came in. And I also bought American 2010 MS70 American Silver Eagle.
Nice.
I won it in an auction.
Whose auction?
It's Instagram. His name is Gorilla Stacks. Check him out. He just started out doing auctions. Doing pretty good. It's pretty fair auction. It's like almost like a face-off. And I wound up scoring this one for under $30. I think I grabbed this American Silver Eagle for $20.
Nice. All right. So that's the one that you said that you was going to give away today, right?
Negative. That's not true.
You sure?
But one day we will give a beautiful silver round to one of our lucky subscribers. But Eli will start giving that today. I think he's going to give away 1/10 ounce gold American gold eagle or things like that. He said.
I'm sorry, JT. You kind of chipped in and out. You kind of froze a little bit.
Well, I'm sure because you know my track record. I probably did. So. Oh man. Okay, we have Brian Taylor said, I finally got my SD bullion order of $500 that FedEx lost back in March. Wow. SD bullion made good after the BBB complaint. He called the Better Business Bureau. I know that's right, Brian. You can tell about the Marylanders, boy. I tell you, we don't play. We will get to the end of it.
So whose fault was it? Was it FedEx or was it SD?
It sounded like it was SD. Well, I'm glad they took care of it.
Well, it said FedEx lost it back in March. So,
well, yeah, but he said they made good of it. So I'm sure he complained to both, and they probably came to a conclusion. And you have a connection to SD, so even if he didn't, I know you could have made a call to make that thing happen.
And what I'm thinking is just imagine you walking by, or you see a box in your front door and you open it. It's not even yours, and you see $500 worth of silver in there.
Wow.
So I'm just thinking, like, if you lose something, because I'm assuming that SD Bullion like sent them a whole new package out. Whether if it's the old package got lost completely, somebody had to find it.
I'm hoping it wasn't sent to another location. Maybe Brian can he can clear it up.
It happened to me.
Oh wow. Yeah. I don't know if you got that back from if it came. But my thing is, but I'm sure because of COVID, I'm sure a lot of things have backed up and things got lost. I've made some orders on eBay that got lost, and the company had to pay me back, and then later it came. So they just said keep it. Sorry for the inconvenience. Gotcha. So it wasn't a big order, so they probably like, hey, whatever. Yeah. But yeah,
now, let that have been 10 pounds of gold.
Yeah, they would probably send the feds to me. Marshall Strong said, "Good morning. I'm fretting over now. Do I wait till the corn shops open at 9 a.m. Central, or do I buy online now for higher over spot?" He's thinking because now the spot today is $24.28. So I guess
Hmm.
he want to take advantage of some of the great deals. What do you think,
Mm.
Eli? What would you do?
Um, uh, Silver's already high priced as it is right now, relatively speaking, from the price I'm used to. I would have just, I would have just figured out a way to get a better deal. So that means 9 a.m. I'll be going to the corn shop.
Yeah.
You know,
Doc
but
Michael.
of course, I'm sorry, but of course, you risk the chance of Monday morning there's a spike and it goes up and you missed
That's
out.
true.
But still, it all average. It's all up to you.
Yeah, I agree. Doc Michael wants to know about that 1/10 gold American Eagle that you're giving away today.
Nah, he said Jew. He said the Jew. I didn't say nothing about no gold eagle. He said you're giving away eagle.
Oh no, I'm definitely not. I'm not. Not today. Not today. We're gonna do that maybe one day. Who else we have here? We have our friend Rocky Mountain Bear. Howdy, howdy.
Howdy. Rocky Mountain Bear, how's everything going? And I said it
Awesome.
right this time.
Yes, you did. He's an awesome corn ring creator himself. Go check out. He did a
Awesome.
video on creating a corn ring. God, definitely love my corn ring creators. You know what I'm saying? We also have Timothy Mack in the house.
Awesome.
And he says they send it on a different route when things like this happen. They don't go with the same carrier as well. Okay, so that's probably if FedEx mess up, go to UPS. If UPS mess up, go to Old Faithful and True, United States
Amazon.
Postal Service.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, Amazon. Amazon's up there. They'll get it to you the next day. As long as you have a membership.
Mm-hmm.
And Wayne Wheeler, do you guys think gold will sink before the end of the year? Silver. What are your thoughts on that, Eli?
I mean, I really can't. It's just so many factors when election years was going to happen after the election, the pandemic that's going on. There's just so many factors, so I really can't say if it's going to go down or if it goes up. But I answered a similar question like that last night on the stream. I do believe silver has a more upside potential than gold right now. I mean, I could be wrong, but as far as gold, I really can't say anything by the end of the year from all the volatility that's going on.
Yeah, I really can't say myself. Just take advantage of the deals you can. You see right now it's like $1,900. It dropped from its highest from 2,000. You may can grab some fractionals if you're interested in that. You may get some deals. I'm looking to sell real soon. Just to take care of some great deals on some bills around the house. So look out on my Instagram. You may find some things.
Hey, but JT, make sure your good partner Eli gets you send that to me first, and then we'll filter it through Instagram or so.
Sounds good, Eli. Last time I found, I'm still waiting for that 1/10 you promised me 2 years ago and started the show. We're gonna work that out first, and then we're gonna see what we're gonna do there.
Gotcha.
But guys, make sure you join his Discord. The Discord is awesome, and a lot of deals have been going through that Discord. Don't sleep on them. I found some great deals by DA Sales and also some great commentary by Fred Garr. So check that Discord out.
Yeah, man, that's true. I forgot all about that.
The Discord?
No, I didn't forget about the Discord. I mean,
I was about to say, man.
I'm talking about as far as saying it. But guys, if you're watching, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I want to make sure I get something out of that.
Yeah, most definitely. Let me grab my block too, because just in case y'all guys forgot that the ability of me to have a building block of likes.
Like cover your forehead and I mess with you.
unlike Eli's last video, that got a lot of dislikes. You want to talk about that? You want to talk about that? Want to talk about that, Eli?
Unfortunately, I'm more interested in your last video.
But it's not good. It's not good. It's the butt end of the joke. You get what I'm saying? Oh man.
Hey, but guys, just definitely check out each of our last videos and see what we're talking about.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. It's crazy what's going on today. People will do anything to avoid paying taxes. It's some things going around in India, which I found out. It's been a big gold scandal. all the way up to the government officials that have been involved. So I guess people are looking, even the government officials are people using their clearance in order to smuggle. So you have some regular citizens that say, hey, I am not paying these taxes as high as 18%. Can you imagine if we would tax 18%
Mm.
on our precious metals purchase? I may be prone to try to hide some pieces as well. But if you're not into what this guy did, you can always make your coins into coin rings. I'm young man. I can make that happen. A couple pendants, keychains. You never know what I can do with a coin. But it's kind of wild, that people are smuggling gold and getting caught. I think it's amazing.
I rather the coin ring versus what the guy did.
Yeah, I don't
Coin
know if
ring
I
all
can.
day.
Yeah, I don't know if I can take that. I know that it's important to keep your gold. Right? I think he had $60,000 worth of gold. 2 pounds of gold
You said
shoved
three
in his
pounds, right?
derriere.
2 pounds. 2 pounds.
2 pounds of gold shoved in his derriere, and he had someone else on the plane that had 3 pounds of gold. They was trying to make a clean break, and I understand that the economy is going downhill around the world, so everyone is finding ways to protect themselves. And I'm interested in finding out what countries' laws and regulations is about collecting gold. And
Mm-hmm.
as we see that in India, it's being taxed very heavily, and this is how some people are responding. What would you think how that would have turned out in America if we had that done to us?
Mm, I would have paid 100% tax versus what they did. I'd rather pay 100% tax. I'll buy the precious metal and then pay 100% tax on that over again before I do what that guy did. But if it happened to us, right? Didn't we was it gold being confiscated at one point where it was illegal to own gold? If I'm saying it like
It
I'm actually like
was.
I don't know. Yes, of course.
It was. It was
So
done.
it happened. I don't know if people was trying to smuggle it places, but um, there was a lot of people that were smart about it. They turned it into rings. They had jewelry and things like that. So those weren't being confiscated. We're talking about as far as bullion, like
You're right.
ounces and stuff that we have today besides jewelry.
Yeah.
So it happened. So I understand it, and especially people like, hey, you know what? Everything's going down and money's no longer money. Let's go back to the real thing.
Yeah. And you got to think about at that time it was done because um, wartime,
Mm-hmm.
what the then president took the money, took a break from using gold as currency.
Mm-hmm.
When he bought it back, it was a bad mistake because that's when the depression happened.
Mm-hmm.
You took it off for a while, and then you try to bring it back, and it doubled. It didn't meet what the currency and where the gold price was at that time, and
Mm-hmm.
voila, boom, we had the Great Depression for these years. So it was illegal, but I'm sure people said, I ain't giving up my gold, and they hit it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they smuggled it in their bottom. So I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't. I don't think I can handle that walk of shame. You know, you know,
Definitely.
walk of shame. But people do the most darndest things when they try to protect their wealth. A question from Wayne Wheeler. Hey JT, are you making any rings with the 2020 Eagles or holding on to them because of the anticipated 2021 design change? Wayne, I have made some rings. I've made maybe 4 2020 coin rings. Matter of fact, Brother Stacker just bought a 2020 coin ring for him and his wife. Um, I've kept my 2020s, but
Mm-hmm.
if a customer wants them to commemorate this year, I can understand why.
Mm-hmm.
I've made them, but I'm looking forward to the 2021 design. What I've seen so far, I believe I don't like it. If that was the design, but we'll see. I don't think it's decided on yet.
Gotcha. I mean, I think like it's something new. A lot of people they're not susceptible to change. A lot of people
Hmm.
don't like change, so it could be stuff like that as well, like where people just don't want to change, and maybe the design is nice. Maybe the design is nice, but we
Yeah.
just don't see it because we're so used to the other one.
Yeah. Michael M said, I don't care how bad the economy is. Nothing is going up there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
man. Timothy Mack said I would do what International Stacker does. He
Mm-hmm.
keep it in his luggage and mix it with common coins inside his bag. That's true. He did that when we met in Baltimore. He had
Mm-hmm.
silver and precious metals, and that bag was heavy. And however
Gotcha.
he chose to do his mixture, he says, Jake, I said, don't open that bag because I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm 6'2", almost 6'3", and almost 400 pounds. Look, they're going to tackle me. You probably go right to the end zone. So don't open the bag, International. Don't open the bag.
And
Yeah.
he does what to the bag? He does what?
He packaged his silver
Mm-hmm.
along with constitutional silver. So if he
Mm.
has silver bars and stuff, he put it all in the mix. So he said, these are just some coins that I collect. You know,
Gotcha.
I may have let some game out, but if you go in his videos, he'll show you what he's done.
Gotcha. Just
Yeah,
Mark.
but Franklin Roosevelt, Timothy Mack states, Franklin Roosevelt was an evil president. And many firsthand journals from that time, from the Fed, chairman, and Treasury, he know what he was doing would not work, but he still did it. So I heard the same thing. That's why I learned about him going against the grain with taking the gold off. Gold and currency tripled, and then he tried to put it back, and that's when the money was all out of whack. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it was very interesting.
Hmm.
Um, we have here Roy Ross. Thank you so much for joining in. He's saying what up to both of us.
Hey, how's everything going, Roy Ross?
Yeah. So what you have to bring, Eli? Anything you want to share?
No, I mean, just going along with the comments. I mean, I think it's about that time where, you know, we reached our maximum budget of time
Mm-hmm.
that we can expense for today.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes. 20 minutes in, most definitely.
So I just want to interact with people. If you guys have anything, just make sure you guys write it down.
Yeah.
Also, like JT mentioned before, definitely if you're not part of the Discord, make sure you guys check there. There's so much deals there. People's
Mm-hmm.
like there's a what is it called? It's called a sell to the community tab. Anything that you
Yes.
would want to sell, that's a good platform to use. And at the same time, there's also a giveaway where people actually show their giveaway stuff. So for people who may want to better their chances of getting for some free silver,
Mm-hmm.
definitely take advantage of all that, all those tools and resources that we have there.
Oh wow.
All right.
T. Hagen, Robert Kiyosaki bought his first ounce of gold in China after Nixon took up the gold standard. I think
Mm-hmm.
I think that was in the 1970s, 1971, I believe he took it off
Mm-hmm.
the gold standard. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. I wonder how much he got it for. Probably like $35, but $35 are cheaper. I wonder. Um, Mr. Brian Taylor says he glad he bought 80 2020 American Silver Eagles this summer. Pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Pretty good buy.
Yep. I missed out on a monster box
Yeah, yes, he did.
for a real good price too.
Yeah, he had a good price on the monster buy. I told him to buy it, but who listens to a guy who only has $20 in his pocket? But he said he wish he bought it now. The Fed chairman consistently go against the better personal financial judgment when they make U.S. fiscal decisions.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think so. It's been proven. It's definitely been proven. We have 30 people in the house right now.
Awesome, awesome. Do we have 30 likes?
I don't know. I'm not on the channel. Check it out.
Yeah,
Check
I'm
it
not
out.
on the channel either.
Guys, make sure you like. It brings more people to our chat, our discussion, to share what we talked about this Sunday. The
Mm-hmm.
illegal and unconstitutional gold and silver executive orders were in 1933 and 1934. So we were already in depression. He wanted to make it worse for the common Joe and enrich the rich. Wow. Thank you for that information, Timothy.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, let's really put it this way. If let's talk about the gold standard for a little bit, JT.
Go ahead.
Had you ever thought, like, I have a video coming out possibly tomorrow about
Mm-hmm.
it. Had you ever thought how it would be right now if we were on the gold standard? Like, would we be able to print as much money as we did to survive the pandemic? Like, is that just thinking about it? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's real. It's real. It's like a nice topic to discuss.
Yeah, I think that from hearing some people talk about this subject, it kind of opened my
Mm-hmm.
eyes. Um, I think his name is Mr. Rickles. What's his first name? Is Rick Rickles is his name.
Don't ask me. I never heard of that before.
Wow, last name is Rickles. He was worked for the CIA,
Uh-huh.
but he is one of a famous guy who talks about precious metals
Talking
and
about Jim Rickards?
Jim Rickles.
Hey,
There
you
you
said
go.
Rickles. Rickles. Who the heck is that?
I don't know. Look, man. Look, it was close. It's like playing, charades. I was close. you know. So he believes the true price of gold could
Mm-hmm.
definitely set to like $10,000 an ounce,
Mm-hmm.
and there's some that believe that if it could really be reset to that point. It's all about resetting the dollar
Mm-hmm.
um, to that price, and he believes it can go there. Some believe in hyperinflation, and some believe in deflation,
Mm-hmm.
of the currency and stuff like that. It's very interesting. I'm still reading, still learning. Um, could we sustain that if we got on the gold standard? I don't know. It's something to look into. Anyone in the chat has any words on that? But what have you learned from that process? 'Cause, I know it probably spiked your interest.
Oh yeah. That's all for the video. I was just giving like the topic.
Oh, you're not
I
gonna
ain't
give
gonna
it
put
up?
tomorrow's video today. I mean, come on. I mean.
Okay, my bad, my bad. Guys, look forward to the video that's coming tomorrow. Thank you,
Possibly.
Eli.
Possibly.
Possibly, sometime next week. We put it like that.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear from it. But Timothy Mack, he has shared his thoughts. If we were on the gold and silver standard, we would have more of a stable market and have high real interest,
Mm-hmm.
and we wouldn't have large government and large welfare programs, modern day slavery. That's a good point because we would have to be able to sustain these programs, and it
Mm-hmm.
couldn't be a lot of printing. And as I learned from um, William Darity, he's economist, and economist. He said one thing is that a lot of programs, a lot of welfare programs, and a lot of our school funding. That's what caused us to get in this funk that we are in right now because the money just has been produced, and been printing, and
Mm-hmm.
because people have received these programs, this funding, unfortunately, it has given the market a reason to charge what they charge for school. I know
Mm-hmm.
school went up almost 150% since I went to college. I graduated in 2002. I think Eli was like 15 by that time, like 12 or something like that. So, so I don't know, but I know it's a very long time. So school was like $9,000 a year. When my daughter started college, now it's 23 to 25 for HBCU State University. So the market has been able to sustain that because of free funding,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's been a gift and a curse. It's helped people to sustain themselves during economic times and to get on their footing, but because of the producing of the money and all this, it's caused us to have this standard of living that we have now. So,
Hmm.
Timothy, thank you for that. That Brian Taylor said, "Great point, Eli. As a bad system as we have, it has allowed the disadvantaged some resources as far as the stimulus." Good point, Brian. Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Budget Bullion Stacker says, "If back on the gold standard, wouldn't the value of the dollar go up? Shouldn't prices come back down because of the new value of currency?" Something I got
Mm,
looking. Something I got to look into.
I don't think so because if we're backing it with gold, if I have one gold, then I'm saying, hey, I got $1 here, and this dollar is backed by this gold, which means that this gold is worth $1, right? So I can't say, hey, I have $2 and say they're both backed by the same amount of gold and say this gold has the same value. Either the price of gold would have to go up to accommodate for the $2 that I have, or the $2 value would have to go down to accommodate. So what the buying power would only be $1, even though you have $2, which is kind of, if you really take what I just said, is like, it's like what's going on right now, how we have
Yeah.
to devalue the dollar to all that.
Yeah, I believe. T. Hagen says, if there were a gold and silver standard today, I don't think the common folk like us would be able to buy silver and gold. If anything, copper would be for our affordable metal instead of, of metals, of silver. I believe so.
That makes
Um,
sense.
it makes sense because it's $10,000 and our jobs and our income, money that we make, would be able to match that and more. So
Hmm.
the economy wouldn't be able to pay everyone that type of wage. So I
Yeah,
do
probably
agree.
minimum wage would probably be 50 cents. But
Yeah.
of course, what Jim Record said is that for us to accommodate, like for us to go back to the gold standard, for us to accommodate, gold would have to go up to $10,000. Like the price of gold would have to go up drastically to
Hmm. You're going out, Eli. I think your mic went out, Eli. Okay. All right, guys. So since our mic is going out, we hit that 28-minute mark inside our talk. We're gonna try to keep um, our silver talks around this time now because we found that an hour may be exhausting. We may keep it an hour once in a blue moon, but 30 minutes is usually gonna be our match. But we wanted to come in on this Sunday to make sure we show love to our subscribers and telling you not to forget to join the Urban Life Discord. You'll see that in the description. Go check that out. Hit that link so you can join the discussion after the show is over. Thank you guys for coming out. We'll see you next Sunday at 2 o'clock, and just come back to see me make another mistake. I hope I have it down packed by then, so y'all guys can get the best experience when you watch our show Silver Talk. Take care, and to Eli, wave Eli. Guys, take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Love you all. Hit the thumbs up on your way out.